Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to my bedroom once again. It's Thursday evening, and it is currently the 5th of October 2023. Now, let me entertain you for tonight, being October 2023. I'd like to talk to you about what I would say is the best thing about Suffolk. Or actually, about what I love about this place. I'm sorry if you can't see me, but I've turned my phone the other way so it's actually landscape. Now, I'm going to, actually, shall I use my books? I'm going to talk to you tonight about this book, Eastern Counties. Sorry if I've written on, but I'm going to read it. Registered on the 14th of July 1931. The Eastern Counties Omnibus Company was formed of 4 smaller operators across East Anglia and operated routes in Cambridgeshire, Norfolk and Suffolk, with some services reaching Lincolnshire and North Essex. Also, at this time, the United Coachworks was transferred to the new company, becoming Eastern Counties Coachworks in 1936. This facility became Eastern Coachworks, which would supply many buses to nationalised operators over the following decades. Part of the New Tilling Group from 1942, Eastern Counties became part of the National Bus Company on the 1st of July 1969, and it's the era that we focus on in the book that Peter Horrocks has written, which is this here. There we are. The new bus livery of poppy red and white was introduced in 1972, so 51 years ago, with the new coaching stock becoming all over white. Both liveries incorporating the new double NBC logo. For a couple of years, the fleet was in transition with some hybrid styles and differing shades of red on some vehicles. But the standard national corporate identity was soon strictly enforced by National Bus Company headquarters in New Street Square in London. During the period of the National Bus Company ownership, the application of the livery evolved to include a red and blue double N on a white square for buses from 1976. And there was a period where no white band was applied to saloons. The NBC years saw the demise of some stalwarts such as Bristol MW medium weight saloons and Bristol low decker double deckers. In fact, Eastern Counties was one of the last National Bus companies to use the Bristol low decker in significant numbers, with crew operation finally ending at the close of 1983 in Norwich. New vehicle policy was quite standardised during the National Bus Company years, with the Bristol VRT Eastern Coachworks body becoming the standard double-decker. Single deckers deck orders started with the Bristol RE and Bristol LH. Also with Eastern Coachworks bodywork, with later orders concentrating on the Leyland National Integral. Coaches and dual-purpose vehicles were initially Bristol RE LH, and later largely Leyland Leopards with bodywork by Plaxton, Jeeble, Alexandra and Willowbrook. Now our AC Swift has got Willowbrook chassis, Willowbrook bodywork. So if you've ever seen that in the museum, you'll know that it is actually a Willowbrook bodywork AC Swift. But that's from 1971. A sprinkling of variety was provided by oddities such as the Ford Transit community buses and the solitary Ford A series, which didn't last long. In the last couple of years, the minibus revolution was in full swing with large numbers of Transit, Sherpas and Mercedes types across the fleet. In preparation for deregulation the following year, Eastern Counties was split into three in September 1984. So, 40 years next year. Most of the old Western area operations passing to a newly formed company called CAMBUS. The coaching operations passed to another new company, Ambassador Travel. The fleet name Ambassador Travel having been used by Eastern Counties for some of its coaching operations in the previous few months. The remainder of the old Eastern Counties continued as the operating company for bus services in what was the old Eastern area and passed into private ownership in 1987, following a management buyout. Now, in the first picture, I'm going to show you that. That is a Bristol VR. And that is on the 250 to Levington. Now, it says here that Levington is a small village just outside Ipswich and is probably best known for Fyson's Levington Compost. Fyson's having a research station on the edge of the village. This afternoon journey on Route 250 was often linked with a mid-afternoon journey on Route 851 from Ipswich to Norwich and back. Now, Peter Horrocks actually took that picture. Other pictures are there. There's a picture of RL679 on the bottom. Oh, can't actually see it. There we go. And that is on the 227 in Missley. But unfortunately she was destroyed by fire. Armley 869. Ipswich to Stradbroke Servants via Woodbridge and Framlingham was renumbered 203 to 273, and subsequently a variation of 274 was also introduced, with the 274 operating via Laxfield and the 273 via Brandish and Wilby, in the hands of the Woodbridge outstation. RL734 as well, and that was on a 209 to Missley. A couple of local areas there. VR270 and VR396 in 1980 at Laxfield. VR207 at Stowmarket, and LH697, VR302 at Felixstowe, LH930, so if you see that, that's at Fulham St Mary in 1985, LS809, 39 coach seats, new in 1962, so that when she was about 14 years old in 1976. VR243 on a 204. LN782 at Dennington in 1985. I might try and show you the photograph of our Leyland National if I can find it. That bus there is our actual Leyland National. Now, LN770 was built in 1978 and it entered our collection in the mid-90s, early 2000s in the retro Eastern Counties livery. Now, it's currently in storage at the moment, and hopefully it will reappear at some valid time. So, I'm back. A few photos on that book. If anyone's got any questions to ask me about that book, feel free to drop me a message in the description or just contact Peter Horrocks directly. But yeah, thank you for watching.